The Apple Vision Pro is jam-packed with a lot of amazing hidden features and some cool tips and tricks. And so if you haven't watched my part 1 video, this is a continuation because this is part 2 and I got a lot more to share with you. Started with number 1, and that is increasing the FOB. One of the complaints that many people, myself also included, is the noticeably less FOB degree that this headset has for its price tag. But some hacks people have been doing is they've been just taking off the light shield like this and just been wearing it like so. Now I personally cannot really wear it like this, but some people have been getting away with it, so it doesn't hurt to experiment. And so long as you know that this is a method you could try, you may find this somewhat comfortable. Another great way to increase your FOB is double check and see which visor you were given the light shield, as 21W was supposedly the best one that was able to deliver the best FOB. So if you don't have the 21, you can always just go into the Apple Store and request for the 21 and they could exchange it for you. But if you have access to a 3D printer, there's also been some people making 3D printed adapters that allows the Vision Pro to use existing head straps that are available in the market. One of the most popular ones is the Bobo VR, and this allows the VR headset to float in front of you without the visor, so it doesn't feel oddly pressured. I have that linked in the description down below in case you do want to 3D print it and you have a Bobo VR or something like that nearby. Now your Apple Vision is capable to deliver lossless audio. It's just you need to enable this. So long as you have a compatible device that supports lossless audio, I'm using the 2nd generation AirPods Pro with USB-C. You need to go into your Apple Vision settings and go into music, and where it says Dolby Atmos, make sure you turn this off. And once you do that, go back and go into audio quality and enable lossless audio. And then we're still not done. We need to go to Wi-Fi streaming and select lossless audio, and also download lossless audio as well. Now you're set. Now if you launch the music app, this little window will pop up, and now you just need to play a song that supports lossless audio, and you're gonna get a nice new revolutionary audio experience. Now pro tip, the Solo Loop Band is my personal favorite VR head strap for the Apple Vision Pro, but there's no label or anything instructions which side is the correct way. You want to keep the knob on the opposite side where the power cable runs through, because by doing that, it makes it easier to adjust this, as you're less likely to bump into this little wire. So the correct way to wear this is by the knob on the right side and the cable on the left side. There's been a lot of people I've been watching videos of them wearing it incorrectly, myself was included. So this is the proper way to attach the Solo Loop Band. Now, although the battery bank, there is no way to hot swap these things. I've seen videos of people trying to hot swap. No, Apple does not allow us to do this. But what this battery bank does have, as I've covered in my previous video, is fast charging. So if you use a 60 watt or higher power adapter, you could fast charge this thing, and in about 10 to 20 minutes, you should see this battery bank go from low 10s all the way back up to high 80s in just about 10 to 20 minutes. So you could fast charge this thing quickly and charge it back and become mobile, my friends. Now, when moving around in augmented reality, if you want to move a window, a video of what you're watching with you as you're walking around, just grab it and literally just walk, and you'll notice that the window will follow you with the video resuming. Now, one of the unique things about the Apple Vision is its precise AR capability, and Apple knows about this. In fact, they fully utilize this new technology on the Apple website. Whenever you're perusing through a product, if you have it in AR, it will actually give you the exact real-life one-to-one scale right there on your fingertips to really look at this product in real life to see how it will actually look like. Now, a low-res OLED display that will actually show you your eyeballs actually acts as a nice information display. If you ever have to update this device, it will give you the loading percentage when it's about to be installed right there on your screen. And something tells me in the near future, I'm sure Apple will definitely continue utilizing this front display to allowing you to see the battery life percentage exactly whenever you just pick up the headset. So I'm sure widgets will soon become available for maybe Vision OS 2 utilizing the front display. Now, other amazing things that this front display, eyesight display can offer is it's smart enough to detect that you're looking yourself through a mirror. So if you ever walk up to a mirror, it will actually show your eyes. Now, when fully immersed in your environment, if you look at your wrist, you can see the time. As regardless if you're using an Apple Watch, a dummy analog watch, if it's on your wrist or your arms in general, you'll be able to see any information that you like to see, so long as it's attached to your arm, of course. So if you like to see the time, you can always just look at your wrist if you're using a basic watch. Now, if you ever wish to share a video recording of yourself in a movie theater, like to a friend, to show them how it looks like through the Apple Vision, if you select a movie trailer through the Apple TV app, you can screen record everything so it doesn't give you a black screen, and this allows you to share those videos with friends and family who also want to see how it looks like through the Apple Vision, who just don't have their hands on one as of yet. Now, another great Easter egg for these environments can be located in Mount Hood. In Mount Hood, if you place a movie over the little lake over here and you select cinematic mode, it will actually reflect the screen regardless daytime or nighttime. And then in the top hill environment over here, over the clouds, you could also see the reflection off the display as well. And then the fun little Easter egg that was also discovered is on the moon. If you take the time to look up, you can see the Earth. And depending on the time, sometimes it will actually do a light flare effect as if you're an astronaut wearing your space helmet. Now, for Disney Plus subscribers, in the Avengers Tower, you can find some Easter eggs around here as well. Like if you look at the phone, you have quick access to Captain America, Thor, and etc. Now, when using the Apple Keynote, one of the cool environments you can find here is the Steve Jobs Theater. So if you ever want to see how it looks like in real life, this is a great way to experience this. Now, when you have your MacBook Pro or Mac computer in general connected to the Apple Vision, if you look at other apps that you're using with your Apple Vision, you could use not only the mouse cursors I previously demonstrated, but you could also utilize the keyboard. That's something I forgot to mention in my previous video. So you can use your existing keyboard that you have connected to your Mac to type in on other apps. Now, if you give this headset to a friend or a family and you give them your PIN code to your Apple Vision, if they FaceTime call somebody else, they're gonna have your persona and they could pretend to be you. So if you like to pull a weird prank, that's a great way to get creative. Now, in the Dinosaur Encounter app, everything here is interactive. So if you try to interfere with those two dinosaurs that are having a fight, you'll get a different ending. It's super fun and very impressive. If you have Safari open and you want to move one of the existing tabs from one window, if you actually look directly at it, you could click and drag it to an open space, and this is how you could get multiple windows at once instead of having to start a new window or copy and paste a link that you already were looking at to the new window. And lastly, I previously demonstrated that you can move Siri around, and I've been getting a lot of comments of people wanting me to test out if you could throw it. Yes, you could throw Siri, but it doesn't go that far. Hopefully Apple is watching this and they can make it so Siri can actually bounce like a ball and bounce back. I think that would be pretty funny if they integrate some kind of quirky, goofy animation. Now, those are the hidden features and cool tips and tricks I got so far. If there's more, make sure to stay subscribed for part 3 of these hidden features video. But if you missed the first one, again, you could go ahead and watch it right over there. But before you do that, make sure you leave a like and get subscribed, especially for more tech videos just like this. I was your host, Eddie, and thank you for watching Hot Shot Tech, and I'll catch you in the next one.